Number 10, point man, Doug Riggs. Number 14, All-Stater, Jason Burleson. Number 30, low post, Jeremy Aaron. Number 52, Robert Jones. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 44, John Campbell for Coach Gene McBee's Summertown Eagles. This is expected to be a hard-nosed basketball game. We have several people here just to see this ball game from other communities. It always draws a crowd, but we don't have as large a crowd tonight as we normally do for a Summertown Perry County basketball game. Perry County sends out Chris Jones, Joe Gray, Nicholas Brown, Austin Morris, Brad Cottom. Summertown sends out Jason Burleson, Jeremy Aaron, John Campbell, Doug Riggs, and Robert Jones. Thomas Fryerson's about ready to put the ball in play. Robert Jones and Chris Jones. The Jones boys puts her up, controlled by Perry County. Ball comes over on the right side to Brown. He's double teamed, makes his move, trying to find a low post. It's batted around, picked up into the low post. Caught him, puts one up, no good. Robert Jones clears the board for the Summertown boys. As Chris Jones is on his back for personal number 1. We played 12 seconds. Perry County is in a full court press. Comes into Campbell. John over to Jeremy Aaron. They break the press into Robert Jones. Lays one up. It's no good. Ball batted around. Give her to goal. We broke the press. Missed the basket. Summertown into a man-to-man full court press also. Brown set to be a trigger. Ball stolen by Doug Riggs. And Campbell picked up by Jason. Back out to Doug. He's going to set her up outside. Perry County's into a man-to-man. Jason over to Doug. He's trying to find a low post. Robert needs to do something with it. Intercepted by Gray. Joe's running all the way. Going to put up about a 12-foot jump. It's no good. Robert Jones clears. Had it tapped away. Rolled around on the floor. Picked up by Perry County. Over to Chris Jones. He puts up an 8-foot jump. No good. Jeremy Aaron brings the ball off. Campbell running for the Summertown boys. It's 1-on-3. Back in the middle of Jones. Robert puts one up. And Brad Cottom's on his arm for personal foul number 1. That's going to send Robert Jones to the line to shoot 2. We've played a minute, still no score. Both teams full court press, man-to-man defense. We should see some exciting basketball tonight. Robert's first shot, it's off, no good. Robert's second offering, it's no good also. Brad Cottom brings the ball off for the Perry County boys. They're running over to Chris Jones. He's going all the way, puts up about a 2-footer. It's blocked by Robert Jones. Doug Riggs running. It's 2-on-4. He's going to bring her back at the 30-foot line over to Jason on the right wing. He drives the baseline in the middle of Aaron. Lays one up, and Summertown's on the board. Jeremy picks up the first 2 points of the ball game. Ball comes into Perry County over to Brown. Working the backcourt against Doug Riggs. He's double teamed by Jason. Has the ball out of bounds. Give it to White. John Campbell going to be trigger man. Perry County falls back over to Jason. They're going to fall back into a 1-1-3, looks like. Ball comes over on the right side to Campbell. John back out to Aaron. Over to Jason. He makes his move. Comes back over to Campbell. Into the low post to Aaron. He fumbles her around. Picked up. Who's going to get it? We're going to have a tie ball. Give it to White. 2-0. We're a minute 50 seconds into the ball game. Summertown with 2. Doug Riggs into Jason. He uncorks a 22-footer. It's good, and we're going to give him a foul shot. And Chris Jones picks up personal foul number 2 as Jason goes to the line to complete the 4-point play. It's good. 6-0. Perry County brings her across over in the middle to Cottom. He puts one up, and Robert Jones whacks away at him as he goes up for his shot. That's going to send Brad Cottom to the line to shoot 2. Perry County at the first trip to the line. It's 6-0, 5:58 first period. It's good. Brad's second shot. It's good also. Jason into Doug. Working the backcourt against the zone defense this time. Into Jason. We break it. Over to Robert Jones. Ball gets away. Nicholas Brown set to inbound. Who's he going to find? He finds Jones. Chris working outside over to Gray. Back in the front court to Morris. He finds a low post. Caught him. Has the ball stole. Stripped out. Over to Aaron. Over to Doug Riggs. Campbell working the left side. Over in the high post to Aaron. He's trying to find somebody. Back over to Campbell. Takes an 18-footer. It's no good. Ball comes off. Give her to White. 5:25 remaining first period. Summertown 6, Perry County 2. Doug Riggs into Campbell. John finds Aaron on the post. We're going to bat it out. We're going to give her back to White. Doug Riggs out to Jason. Over to Campbell. Doug setting up 22 feet out. He's going to take about a 14-footer. Has it blocked by Brown. Picked up by Cottom. Perry County quickly across the 10-second line. Nicholas Brown double teamed over on the left wing. Stripped by Riggs. Give her back to Riggs. Goal. That's going to bring Brian Rhodes in up off Bruce Slatton's bench. Brian was a starter much of it until injury took him down. Ball comes in to Gray, working out front, about 35 feet out. Summertown into the man-to-man. They double team, back over to Rhodes. He's going to make a move, about a 15-foot jump. Robert Jones got caught in no man's land. Picks up his second personal foul. That's going to send Brian Rhodes to the line to shoot 2. Scott Haddock quickly up off of Coach McBee's bench. It's good. Rhodes just into the ball game. He picks up point number 3 for the Perry County Vikings. 4:52 remaining first period. It's good. Perry County into the full court press, into Haddock. Scott back over to Doug. Trying to find somebody. Over to Scott. We're going to break it. Into Jason. Jason working the front court. Into the low post to Campbell. John lays her up and in. Ball comes into Gray. Joe Gray working the side over to Rhodes. Rhodes cut off 22-foot line. He's double teamed. Back out to Gray. The low post to Cottom. Puts one up. And he's met face to face by John Campbell. That's going to send Brad Cottom back to the line to shoot 2. 4 minutes, 23 seconds remaining first period. Summertown 8, Perry County 4. They have 5, all 5 on free throws. They haven't made a bucket yet. It's short, no good. Ball comes off to Gray, puts her up, no good. Batted off Perry County, give her to the Eagles. Perry County falls back into a 3-2 zone again, or 1-2-2 looks like. Jason working the right side, over to Haddock in the corner, back to Jason. Out front to Campbell, over to Riggs. Working the ball swiftly. Back over in the left corner to Doug to Campbell. Back to Jason. They're trying to spring Jason. He hadn't sprung yet. Over the baseline to Haddock. Jason over to Doug to Campbell. Into the low post to Aaron. He makes his move. Has the ball stripped by Gray. Joe out to Bright. Rhodes. Bring her over to Gray. Morris working front court over to Rhodes. Brian Rhodes working the high post to Brad Cottom, and Jeremy Aaron picks up personal foul number 1. 4th team foul, first personal. Perry County set to inbound underneath their own basket. Morris set to be trigger man. They let Cottom alone. It's rolls good. That's 5 points for Brad Cottom. It's 8-7. 3.5 minutes remaining first period. They're trying to find the cutter. He's not there. Over to Jason. Back over to Campbell. Back to Scott Haddock in the corner. We're going to work her back around the perimeter. Jason uncorks a 22-footer. It's long. No good. Chris Jones brings the ball off over to Joe Gray. Perry County on the attack. Summertown into the man-to-man. Over to Jones. Back over to Brian Rhodes. Double team. Back over to Gray. Uncorks a 18-footer. No good. Rhodes gets in there. Puts one up. It's no good. And John Campbell brings the ball off for the Summertown Eagles. We're inside 3 minutes. It's 8-7. Back over to Haddock. Back to Doug Riggs. Jason working the right side over to John Campbell. Finding the cutter. Ball is slapped out at Riggs. He picks her right back up. Brings her right back. Working her around to the low post. Aaron tries to make a move. And Joe Gray's hanging on for personal foul number 1. Team foul number 4. Doug going to be the trigger man for the Summertown Eagles. Going to find Haddock out on the wing. He's left all alone out there. They're interested in Jason. Back over to Doug. Back to John. Jason makes a move on the baseline, and Chris Jones picks up personal foul number 2. That's going to bring Kirk Hastings, another big boy, into the ball game, replacing Chris Jones with his 2 personal fouls. That's team foul number 5. Doug set to be the trigger man. He's going to find he had Jason over here and he didn't see him. Over to Haddock. They're going to set up outside against this zone again. Jason on the right side. Doug down on the baseline. He's making his move. He's cut off. Double team. Back over to Jason. They got Haddock on the baseline, but they don't get it to him. Working her around. Into the high post. Aaron. He goes to the low post. Put up the 2-footer. No good. And Hastings brings the ball off for the Perry County boys. Morris behind his back, across 10-second line, minute 45 seconds. Perry County can take the lead. Rhodes makes his move, puts up an 18-foot jump, no good. Jeremy Aaron clears for the Summertown boys. Minute and a half, over to Campbell, over to Jason. He's cut off the baseline, back to Riggs, puts up a 20-footer. It's no good. Hastings clears for the Perry County boys. Joe Gray on the run. Over on the right side to Rhodes. Rhodes set up into Hastings, has his pocket strip, picked up. Who's going to get it? The Eagles come out with it. Doug Riggs running 3-on-3. He's going all the way. Tries to feed back to Haddock. We're going to give her back to the Eagles. Minute 10, Summertown, 8-7. First period. Doug set to inbound to Jason. He makes his move, puts up a 15-foot jump. It's no good. Brad Cottom rings off for the Perry County boys. Over to Rhodes. Intercepted by Aaron. Makes a move at half court. Lays go in. No good. Picked off by Joe Gray. And Doug Riggs picks up personal foul number 1. That's going to bring Nicholas Brown back in for the Perry County Vikings. Give Austin Morris a little breather. Summertown in the full court press. Brown Brown set to be the trigger. Who's he going to find? Nobody yet. He finds Gray. He comes up. He's double teamed. Back over on the side to Brown. He's doubled closely by Riggs over in the corner. He's going to put one up. Intercepted by Campbell over to Haddock. He's going to make his move mid-court. Back over to Aaron. Back to Campbell to Jason in the corner. Puts up a 22-footer. No good. And Brad Cottom rings off for the Perry County boys as Doug Riggs, hanging on his arm, picks up personal foul number 2. 30 seconds remaining period number 1. Perry County set to inbound. He finds Rhodes in the backcourt. He's double teamed, trying to find somebody else. Gray over on the right wing. He's going all the way. He's going to put up a 10-foot jump. It's no good. Ball comes off to Perry County. And Kirk Hastings lays one up and in. Perry County with the lead, 9-8 at 14, 13, 12. Over in the corner to Riggs. We're going to get her back to Jason, back to Campbell. Back to Haddock with 6, 5, 4. Doug fires a 25-footer, no good. Campbell tips, no good. First quarter comes to an end. Summertown 8, Perry County 9. D&D Grocery and Center, David and Diane Bailey is your one-stop shopping center. We're open at 4:30 each day for breakfast for all you deer hunters. We have a full-line snack bar with pizza and old-fashioned hamburgers and any kind of snacks. D&D is your headquarters for hunting and fishing equipment and license. We're a deer checking station, and for you farmers, we have all kinds of nuts and bolts and farming line equipment, and we have pipe fittings for your plumbing needs. Perry County, with their first lead of the ball game, are going to take the ball in to start the second period. They bring the ball into Gray. Back over on the corner to Brown. He's cut off, double team. Back out to Gray, into the middle to Cottom. He lays one up. And Frierson spots a foul. Jason Burleson picks up personal number 1. That's going to send Brad Cottom to the line to shoot 2. Brad has 5 points already. This one's long, no good. It's 9-8, Perry County with the lead. Ten to 8. Perry County is falling back into their zone defense. Like they may be into a man-to-man this time. It's a matchup zone. Over in the corner to Jason, puts up a 22-footer. Give him 3. He has 7 points. That's 2 threes. Gray brings the ball length of the court into Cottom, lays one up and left him alone. 12 to 11. 7:20 in the second period. Jason over to Doug, puts up a 22-footer. Doug with 3. First 3 of the night. Ball comes into Haston. Haston over to Brown. Brown working the back court, going to bring her up. Over to Haston. He's trying to find somebody. Who's he going to find? He's hunting Rhodes. There he is. Rhodes is going to make a move. And he's held. That's the 3rd personal on Doug. It's going to bring John Santee into the ball game for the Summertown Eagles. It's going to send Brian Rhodes to the line to shoot to 1-1. Summertown with a 2-point lead. Perry County can tie the ball game here. Seven of the 13 points come via the free throw line. It's up. It's long. No good. Jeremy Aaron clears for the Summertown Eagles. 6:53. Summertown with a 1-point lead. John Santee into the ball game, working the right wing. Jason over on the left wing. He's going to pull the trigger. Back over to Santee to Haddock. Trying to find the postman. He's not there. Santee on the left wing puts up a 15-footer. Campbell clears for the Summertown boys. Over to Haddock. Back to Aaron. Back to Campbell. I was wondering if it was going to fall. John with 4 points. There's the lead back to 3 at 6:23. Perry County on the move. Rhodes puts one all the way up. Ball gets away. Give her to White. Jason over to Santee over on the left wing to John Campbell. Back to Jason. He makes a move. Cut off. Ball passed around. Tipped out of bounds by Nicholas Brown. Give her back to the Eagles. Jason over to John. Back outside to Aaron. Back to Jason. He makes his move on the baseline. Puts up a 5-foot turnaround. And I believe Joe Gray was hanging on his arm as he went up for his shot. That's Joe's second personal. That's going to send Jason to the line to shoot 2 with a 3-point lead at the 5:54 mark of the second period. Jason with 7 points. Make that 8. Man. 18-13. Floor mistake. John Campbell caused a bad pass. He went after the man, and he looked at him instead of the ball. That's going to give Summertown with timeout on the floor. 5:54 remaining. 18-13. Bypass Pools number 1 in Columbia at Carmack Boulevard, and number 2 in Lewisburg on West Commerce Street. Travis and Shirley Roden offer a full line of swimming pool needs. We design, install, and provide a full range of upkeep and service for your pool. We have above the ground, in the ground, or fiberglass pools, and we invite you, the residential customer, as well as commercial customers. We offer free estimates and free planning. We also sell swimming pool chemicals. So for any swimming pool need in Lewisburg, call 359-1338. In Columbia, 381-5101. Bypass Pools, Travis and Shirley Roden. Eagles set to be inbound on right front court. Jason going to be the inbound trigger man. He's going to find Haddock. They don't contest the inbound pass. They're still in their matchup zone. Over to Jason, working the point. Haddock working right wing. They're covering everybody up. Jeremy Aaron has the ball stolen by Brown. Nicholas going all the way. Lays her up. And Scott Haddock picks up personal foul number 1. That's going to send Nicholas Brown to the line to shoot 2. Nicholas hadn't scored as yet. It still hasn't. Chris Jones reporting back in for the Perry County boys. Going to give Kirk Hastings back to the bench. Nicholas' second shot is up. It's good. They're into the full court press again. 18-14. Summertown with a 4-point lead over to Haddock on the left wing. Back to Jason. He's trying to make things happen. Over to John Santee. Back to Haddock. Jason working out 5.5 minutes remaining second period. Jeremy Aaron has his pocket picked by Joe Gray again. Lays one up. Joe's on the scoreboard. Jason over to Scott. Back to Jeremy. Jeremy back to Campbell. We got a block. Number 35, Brad Cottom, as Jeremy Aaron drives for the basket. That's Brad's second personal foul. That's going to send Jeremy to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jeremy has 2 points. Summertown with a 2-point lead, 3 minutes deep into the second period. It's good. Second was up. It's long, no good. Ball batted around, picked up by Nicholas Brown. He's going to work her across for the Perry County boys down the right side. He's going all the way to the baseline, trying to hit the post man. Back out to Chris Jones, to Gray, back to Rhodes. Rhodes going to put up a 14-foot jump. It's shooter's bounce. Brown with 5. 19-18, 4:41. Summertown in the backcourt over to Santee. He's going all the way, lays her up, has the ball blocked by Kirk Hastings. Nicholas Brown brings her back. He's going to bring her over to Jones, puts up a 15-footer, no good. We got a foul on the rebound. Jason Burleson picks up personal, number 2. It's going to bring Chad Burleson in for the Summertown Eaglettes. Summertown Eagles. It's going to send Kirk Hastings to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's good. That ties her up at 19. They've hit 9 free throws. Makes that 10. Going to bring Austin Morris back in for Coach Bruce Slatton. Haddock working over to Burleson. Back over to Haddock. Over to Chad Burleson working outside. He finds Jason. Jason on the side of Haddock, drives the baseline, lays one up, has his arm blocked. Ball comes off Perry County. Chris Jones running. Passes off, and then Kirk Hastings wasn't ready. It went through his hands. Chad Burleson set the inbounds into Scott Haddock. Back over to Campbell. Jason going all the way, has it blocked by Hastings. Ball comes off to Jones. Gray going to run. And Chad Burleson picks up personal foul number 1. That's going to send Perry County back to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Perry County with a 1-point lead at the 3:47 mark. It's good. 21-19. Joe Gray's second shot's up. It's good. Eagles bring her in over to Chad, back over to John Campbell. He feeds Jeremy Aaron, lays one up and in. 5 points for Jeremy. Ball stolen by Chad Burleson. Give her back to goal. Working the backcourt, comes into Gray. Haddock pits his pocket, keeps the ball in play, comes back in, picks it up. We're going to call traveling. Perry County, Austin Morris set to be trigger man. He's going to try to find somebody. He's going to try to find Rhodes. He's not there. Ball comes into Gray. Jason picks his pocket, lays her up. Give him 2 more. Jason with 11 puts Summertown back to the lead for 1. Morris working 30 feet out on the left side. Come back over to Jones, trying to find the middleman over to Gray. Has his pocket picked again. We have a foul away from the ball. It's going to send Chad Burleson personal number 2. Going to send Brian Rhodes back to the line to shoot to 1-and-1. It's good. "14 free throws in this first 11 minutes for Perry County boys. Make that 15. Perry County takes the lead 24-23. We're at the 3-minute mark of the first half. Ball comes across to Jason. We're inside 3. Over to Chad. Chad feeds the low post. Back out to Campbell on the corner to Jason. He pulls the trigger on one. Gray brings her off for the Perry County boys. Over to Jones. Gets her across the 3-second line. Back into Rhodes. And Scott Haddett picks up personal number 2. Going to send Brian Rhodes back to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And Chris Jones is on the back of Jeremy Aaron on the rebound. That's Chris's 3rd personal foul. Going to bring Nicholas Brown back in to replace Chris Jones with a 3 personal fouls. Going to send Jeremy Aaron back to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jeremy with 5 first half points thus far. It's no good. Campbell tips. Campbell tips. Campbell again. Give John 2 more. It's 6 for John. Ball stolen by Jason. He's going to set her back up outside. Summertown with a 1-point lead. Chad Burleson over on the side. We got Campbell. Pass over to Campbell. He makes his move on the baseline. He's creamed. Ball picked up by Hastings. Perry County going to run. They're going to settle her down now. Nicholas Brown. Bring her outside to Joe Gray. Back over to Nicholas. Picked up by Campbell. Over to Jeremy. Over to Jason. 1-on-2. He's going to lay her up and in. It counts, and it's good. Basket's good. And Brian Rhodes picks up personal foul number 1. Jason picks up points number 12 and 13. 27-24. We're just outside the 2-minute mark. Quarter number 2. Jason going to the line. Complete the 3-point play. 14 first half points. Summertown with a 4-point lead. Open up into a soft full court press. Rhodes going down the left side all the way to the baseline. He's cut off. Double team. Trying to find somebody. Jason intercepts. It's 1-on-3. He's going to settle her down. Put up a 22-footer. No good. Hastings brings off for the Perry County boys. Minute 46. 28-24. Joe Gray in the backcourt. Over to Rhodes. Rhodes is hooked by John Campbell. And John picks up personal number 2. That's going to send Brian Rhodes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. (28-24), minute 38 remaining second period. Brian with 7 points already, make that 8. Six free throws in a basket. Make that 9. 28-26. Perry County into the full court press. Ball comes into Haddock. Over to Burleson. Back to Campbell. Has his pocket nearly picked. Back out to Chad. Over to Jason. Minute and a half. We're going to settle her down for a minute. See what we're going to find. Over on the right side to Chad. He puts up a 15-footer. It's no good. Austin Morris clears for the Perry County boys. Over to Gray. Joe working front court. He's double teamed. And Chad picks up personal foul number 3. That's going to send Joe Gray to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. It's short, no good. Campbell brings the ball off. He's tied up by Hastings. Give her to the Eagles. Chad Burleson inbound to Haddock. Scott back over to Chad. We're going to come to front court to Jason. 3-on-2. Back into Campbell, has the ball tipped out. Give her back to the Eagles. He took one pass too many. He should have carried her on in. Ball comes into Jason. He starts to make a move. Back over to Haddock. He's going to make a move. Drops it into Chad. Powers one up. And Kirk Hastings picks up personal foul number 1. That's going to see it. Chad Burleson to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 at 55-second mark. It's good. Chad's second offering. It's off. No good. He's over the line. Give it a goal. 54 seconds till halftime. It's 29-26. Summertown into the full court press. They bring the ball in. And Chad picks up personal foul number 4. It's going to bring John Santee back in. It's going to send Joe Gray to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Joe Gray with 4 points. $17 points off of the free throw line for these Perry County boys. And they've missed several. They've probably been to the free throw line 25 times first half. 53 seconds. Summertown with a 2-point lead. Jason's going to bring the ball across down to 45 seconds. Who we're going to find? John Santee over on the left wing. Back to Scott Haddock. We're going to rover a little bit, take a couple of minutes off. Over to Jason, back to Aaron. Aaron to Santee at 33. Back to Jason. Over to Haddock. He makes his move, pulls her back out. Going to find Jason at 25. Over to Jeremy. They're taking a little time. They're going for the last one. 19, 18. Over to Jason, to John Santee. 14, 13, 12. Campbell out to Jason. 10. Is he going to make a move? What's he going to do? Over to Haddock. 5, 4, 3, 2. John Campbell over to Aaron. First half comes in. Summertown 29. Perry County 27. Summertown Auto Parts, your Parts Plus distributor. America's family of auto parts stores. Joe Bottoms is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 2. Summertown Auto Parts has a complete inventory of auto repair parts on hand. In case your part is not in stock, we have overnight delivery. We offer rebuild engines at affordable prices. We have a full line of cleanup supplies, so for any auto repair need, come to Summertown Auto Parts, located at 66 Highway 20 in Summertown, or call Joe Bottoms at 964-2462. We appreciate your business. This past Monday night, we had the pleasure of attending the 14th annual Lawrenceburg Quarterback Club Awards Banquet held in Lawrenceburg. It honors all the top high school football players in the state. It was an excellent banquet. Dr. John Beasley and Jackie Davis puts on a class operation down there every year. This was the 14th year with Jack Cheekwood doing the hosting, and he did a fantastic job as the MC of the Lawrenceburg Quarterback Club annual banquet. First scoring rundown, Jason Burleson with 14 points, Jeremy Aaron with 5, John Campbell with 6, Doug Riggs had a 3-point basket, and Chad Burleson came in off of Coach Gene McBee's bench for a single point and picked up 4 personal fouls. We're about ready to start this third period. The Eagles going to inbound as we start this third period with a 2-point lead, 29-27. It's a low-scoring ball game, but many fouls. We're going to be here all night. Perry County brings the ball in. Over to Morris, works the right side. He's cut off, feeds the middle, caught him, puts one up, no good. Jason comes out with it. Works the ball in the back court, going to bring her across. Back out front to Haddock, to Doug Riggs. Doug picked up 3 personals in this first half. In the left corner to Jason. They're working the ball around the perimeter, trying to spring somebody. Spring Doug, but he don't take it. Going to whip her back the other way. Haddock on the baseline, trying to come back to the front. He's looking for the cutter. He wasn't there. Doug on the baseline, back out to Jason. He's set up, back over to Doug. Takes a 22-footer. It's no good. Chris Jones clears for the Perry County Vikings. Ahead to Morris. He's going all the way, lays one up. Austin Morris is on the board for the first time to tie it 1 minute deep into the third period. Doug over to Jeremy, back to Doug. Perry County still into the zone defense. Jason makes his move, goes all the way to the baseline, puts one up, gets the shooter's roll. Eagles up by 2. Joe Gray working the right side. He's cut off by Jason. Summertown into the man-to-man, into Morris. He puts up a 22-footer. No good. Jeremy Aaron had blood in his eye. He got down with her that trip over to Scott Haddock. Jason working outside, trying to find a cutter. He's not. There he is. John Campbell laid one up and in. And Brad Cottom picks up personal foul number 3. That's John's 7th and 8th point. He can go to 9 with completing the 3 points. That quickly brings Kirk Haston up off Coach Bruce Slatton's bench. Summertown stretched a 4-point lead. Campbell with a chance to carry it to 5. And he does. That's going to bring Bryant Rhodes in for the Perry County boys. Perry County set to inbound. Summertown in a full court press. Who are they going to find? They find Gray. Joe over ahead to Rhodes. Rhodes going to be cut off. He puts up about an 8-foot jump. Bryant with 2. 34-31. 6:04, third period. Aaron feeds ahead to Campbell. He's tired. It got away from him a little too hard. He's expecting somebody to come down over him. Over to Jones, into the low post to Haston. Puts one up. And he's fouled. As Jeremy picks up personal number 2. Team foul number 1. That's going to send Kirk Haston to the line to shoot 2. Looks good. Haston's second shot. It's no good. Campbell clears for the Eagles. 34-32. 5:45, third period. Ball comes over to Haddock, working out front. He sets her up to Jason. Doug, 22 feet out, makes his move, puts up a 15-footer, no good. Campbell puts her back up, no good. Doug brings her back off, over to Jason, puts up a 15-footer, long, no good. Chris Jones clears for Perry County. Over to Morris, he's cut off out front, back over to Joe Gray. In the middle to Hastings, he makes his move. Puts one up, basket counts, and he's fouled. John Campbell picks up personal number 3. Kirk Hastings with 7 ties the score, can put the Vikings in the lead. And he does. 35-34 to 5:17 mark. Doug going to bring her across this trip. Going to hunt somebody. Going to find Haddock over on the right wing. They're running the cutter back over to Aaron, back to Campbell. Doug trying to find Jason out front. 35 feet out over to Haddock. Jeremy makes his move and to Campbell, back in the corner to Jason, puts up a 22-footer. That's 3 more. 37-35, 4:40. Morris brings the ball across to the Perry County boys, over to Gray. Joe cut off at the baseline, trying to find Brian Rhodes. He drives the baseline, taps the ball around, picked up. Save by Haddock into Jason, lays her up and in. 21, 39, 35. Rhodes has the ball in the middle, has almost stripped, picked her up 35 feet out, over to Joe Gray. Gray puts one up, give it to him. 7 points for Joe. We're halfway through the third period. Summertown with a 2-point lead. This is a big district game for both teams. Jason back out to Haddock. He almost does, over to Little Doug. He gets up no man's land with nothing to do with it. Picked up by Chris Jones. Austin Morris working the ball front court into Brian Rhodes. Puts one up, no good. Hastings brings the ball off, no good. Campbell clears the ball on the offside. Over to Jason, puts up a 22-footer. That's 3 more. 42-37, 3:15. Ball goes on the side to Jones. He's over to Rhodes. Rhodes working on the left side. He's going to the baseline all the way. Puts one up and lays it in. 13 points for Rhodes. Campbell lays one up. We have a block on Kirk Hastings as John Campbell drives down the right base. It's going to bring Nicholas Brown back. Austin Morris going to get a little breather. And John Campbell goes to the line to shoot 2. John with 9. He can go to double figures. It's a 4-point lead. It's long, no good. Jason goes high for the rebound, lays it up. 26. 45-39. We stretched her to 6. Ball goes into Jones. Over to Hastings, and Jeremy Aaron reaching around on his back for his 3rd one. Team foul number 3, personal number 3. Perry County set to inbound. Nicholas Brown going to be the trigger man. Who's he trying to find a cutter? Hastings. He finds him. Ball is stolen by Doug. He hit him low. He's going to work her back across. 2.5 minutes. Over to Jason. Jason puts up an 18-foot jumper. It's long, no good. Doug clears the board for the Summertown boys. Out to Jason. Working out front. Back into Campbell. Campbell has her swatted back out. Picked up by Gray. Over to Rhodes. 1-on-3. Rhodes has it picked by Aaron. Over to Jones. No good. Gray puts one up. No good. Jeremy Aaron comes out. Clears the ball for the Lawrence County Summertown Eagles. And Brian Rhodes picks up personal foul number 2. Joe Gray picks up personal foul number 3 at 2:08, 45-39. Three team fouls each way in this third period. It's getting rough. We're inside 2 minutes. Quarter number 3, Scott Haddock going to the right baseline. He's cut off. Feeds Campbell into low post, puts one up. And Kirk Hastings hanging on him. That's going to send John Campbell to the line to shoot 2. That's Kirk's 3rd personal foul. John with 10 leads 6. second one up. It's good. He has a dozen. Perry County set the inbound. Summertown in a full court press over the Rhodes and Gray in the backcourt. Back over to Brown. We're inside 2 minutes. Brown working, going to try to make a drive. Puts one up. Nicholas with three. He split the defense. 47-41. Minute and a half remaining third period. Haddock working the right wing, going to try to find somebody. Doug back outside. Over to Jeremy, setting outside. Jason Campbell driving up the middle, lays one up. Picks up personal foul number 4. It's going to bring Robert Jones in for these Summertown boys. Minute 17, third period. Ball comes into Gray, back over to Morris. He's working the back court. Rhodes 20 feet out, makes his move up the middle, dishes off. And Austin lays one up and in. 47-43, we're inside of a minute. Ball comes into the middle, back over to Robert Jones, puts up a 12-footer. Give him two. 49-43. Rhodes working the ball across the 10-second line, going to drive down the middle. He's going to pass in the middle of Gray. Gray's cut off in the hot spot, back out to Jones, over to Rhodes. Rhodes going to try the 15-footer over to Gray. Gray puts up a 12-footer. It's no good. Eagles on the board. 3 of them on the board. Perry County on the board. And Joe Gray finally lays her up and in. 17-16. Everybody quit on that rebound. Comes into Haddock. He makes his move up to the middle. And Kirk Houston picks up. Hastings picked up personal number 4. It's going to bring Nicholas Brown back in for the Perry County boys. Scott Haddock goes to the line to shoot 2. 10 seconds remaining in the third period. Scott's not on the scoreboard as yet. He is now. That's 2. 51-45, 7-6. Ball comes into Rhodes. Rhodes has the ball tipped out of bounds. Give it back to the Eagles with 4 seconds. Jason, 3, 2, 1. And as the third quarter comes to an end, Summertown 51, Perry County 45. Scott's Grocery, Jordan and Kim offer a full line of everyday groceries. We have BP brand gas, cigarettes, and tobacco. And we make sandwiches of all types. We specialize in pizza, and we make pizza in a variety of combinations. You can call ahead or order while you wait. That's Scott's Grocery at 964-2306, located Highway 20 in Summertown. Well, at the end of the first quarter, Perry County was up 9-8. At halftime, Summertown 29-27. At the end of 3, Summertown 51-45 with the ball. Like Perry County's picked up man-to-man, I believe just on Jason. Into Aaron on the low post. And he's held by Bryant Rhodes. It's 2 personals on Bryant Rhodes. It's only the 6th team foul of the quarter, of the half. Comes into Jason. Jason over on the right wing to Haddock. Back to Doug. He don't do it. Jason 22 feet out. He's holding. Into the post. Aaron makes his move. Lays one up. Jeremy with 2 more. Stretches the lead to 8. We're 1/2 a minute into the fourth period. Rhodes making the move up the middle, puts up a 15-foot jumper, no good. Cottom brings the ball off, and somebody's on his back. Robert Jones picks up personal foul number 3. That's going to send Brad Cottom back to the line to shoot 2. Brad with 8, make that 9. 5 of them are free throws. Second one's up. It's 10 for Brad Cottom. 53-47. Perry County's into the full court press. Doug working back court into Jeremy Aaron. He needs to hold it up. He does. Over to Haddock. They've got Chris Jones following Jason Burleson everywhere he goes. Back over to Scott. He looks for Jason. Jason working left side. He makes his move. Can't make it. Back over to Doug. Back to Haddock. Back to Jason. And to Robert Jones, lays one up. Caught him in the middle. What he's doing, waiting on that middle. It's 55-47, 6:44. Ball comes into Rhodes in the front court. Back over on the side to Morris. He's working in the middle to Jones. Feeds the low post to Cottom. Back over in the corner, Rhodes moving the baseline. And Robert Jones is picked for his 4th personal foul. It's going to send Brian Rhodes to the line to shoot 2. Eagles have built an 8-point lead with 6.5 minutes remaining 4th period. Going to send Rhodes to the line for 2. He can out, no good. Rhodes' second effort. It's going up. It's good. Over to Aaron, get her in the front court. Back over to Jason. He's running the baseline, lays one up. Give him 2 more. 28, 57-48. Carries the lead to 9. 6-12. Rhodes working. He hits Joe Gray, lays one up and in. Same play right on the other end of the floor. Back over to Aaron. Aaron's loping down the floor. Give her back over to Doug. He finds Jason. He waits for him to pull. He don't trigger it. Over to Haddock. Back to Doug. There's a pocket pick by Gray over to Morris. He's going to hold it up outside over to Joe Gray, working 25 feet out. What's he going to do with it? He can't find anybody. He finds Rhodes. He's going all the way in, puts up a 5-foot jump. Jason blocks it. And we have a foul on the rebound. Number 23, Austin Morris picks up personal foul number 2. Going to send Summertown to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 as John Campbell checks back in for the Eagles. Doug going to be at the line with 5.5 minutes remaining. Summertown with a 7-point lead. It's no good. Batted around, picked up by the Perry County Chris Jones. Over to Rhodes. Working right side, he's cut off. Back outside to Joe Gray, back over the road. He's going to try the middle. He's going to bring her back out to Morris. They're going to work her around the perimeter. Back to Gray. He's going to make his move in the middle. He can't find anybody. Rhodes going to the baseline. He's cut off by Doug. Back out front to Morris. Telegraphed it. Back over to Joe Gray. Gray put one up. No good. Ball comes off. Cottom lays her up and in. 57-52. They've cut her back to 5. Jason outside to Doug. He's trying to find the post man. He's not there. Puts up a 28-footer. No good. Ball comes off to Chris Jones. Perry County working back court. Rhodes going to cut her over. 4.5 minutes. 57-52. As close as they've been in some time. Rhodes makes his move. Comes over in the corner to Morris. Into the low post. To Cottom, and Robert Jones picks up personal foul number 5. Robert fouls out with 4 big points. Wasn't one of his better showings tonight. Brad Cottom goes to the line to shoot the 1 and 1. That's good. (57-53). And Jeremy Aaron clears for the Summertown boys. Over to Jason. He's got Chris Jones on him man to man. Back out to Douglas. Give her over to Jason. Out front, we're at halfway through the 4th period. Jason puts up a 22-footer, no good. And Joe Gray clears for the Perry County boys. It's 3-on-2. Rhodes has his pocket picked by Haddock. He's got going all the way in, and Joe Gray hanging on. Personal foul number 4. 3:49 going to send Scott Haddock to the line to shoot 2. It's short. Scott's second one's up. It's good. Scott with 3. Morris brings the ball across. Over to Jones. Jones guarded closely by Haddock. Jason trying to pick. Rhodes to the line to shoot the 1 and 1. No good. John Campbell clears for the Summertown boys. Over to Doug Riggs, lays her up. Fine assist by Jason. 60-53, ball batted around. And Scott Haddock's called for personal number 3. That'll send Brad Cottom back to the line to shoot 2. It's in, out, no good. 3:23. Big district game for both teams. They're battling tooth and nail. Cottom's second shot is good. The timeout on the floor, 3:23. It's 60-54. Community Bank and Trust Summertown branch would like to take this opportunity to let the people of Lawrence County know that we appreciate our customers. Community Bank and Trust has a complete line of banking services with competitive rates on all lenders and money market and certificate of deposit accounts, as well as low interest rates on all type loans. We invite you, the people of Lawrence County, to visit our main office on North Locust or the Summertown branch and discuss your financial needs. Come see the fine, friendly folks at Community Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Marshall's Grocery, located on Highway 43 in Etheridge, has a full-line gas pumps, K1 kerosene, and a full range of groceries and gifts. We have the best homemade sandwiches in town. Marshall's Grocery is open 6 days a week, so come on by and let Tommy and Joyce know if you enjoy Summertown High basketball. Summertown set to inbound, going the length of the court. Perry County is in the full court press. Ball comes over to Doug, back to Scott into the back court. Doug over to Campbell. We're nearing the 3-minute mark. We're going to try to bring them out of this zone. We got a chaser on Jason. We got a box and 1. Doug working outside. We're inside 3 minutes. And Brian Rhodes picks up personal number 3. That's going to send Scott Haddock to the line to shoot the 1 and 1. Scott with 3 points on the night. These are big free throws. Down the stretch, crunch time. (61-54). Carries the lead back to 8. Brian Rhodes working across for the Perry County Vikings. He's going to hold up 25 feet out. Summertown's into a 2-3 zone. Caught him by surprise a little bit over in the corner of the Rhodes. We're in foul trouble. We've just about got to run a zone. Ball comes out to Gray. Gray working on the side to Morris. He's trying to get over to Rhodes at 2.5 minutes on the wing. He wanted to drive. He can't. Back over to Gray. Has his pocket picked up by Jason. Summertown on the run into Doug. Carries the lead to 10, 64-54. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Ball on Rhodes. He's driving the baseline. He's cut off by Campbell. Back out to Morris, trying to find somebody. He don't know who's he find. He finds Jones. Puts his first 2 of the end. Chris Jones on the board for the first time tonight. We're inside 2 minutes. As Joe Gray picks up personal foul number 5. That's 11 points. 11 points for Gray. Joe Gray fouls out with 11 points. He's been the ball handler all night for these Perry County boys. Jason goes to the line for the 1-and-1. He can crack 30 with a couple here. That's 29. Summertown entire teams put forth a strong effort tonight. We've had a moving the ball. We're in shape, looks like. We're still in here at the end. 66-56, minute 53. Morris comes over on the left side, back over to Rhodes. He's right at the baseline, puts up a 15-footer, no good. John Campbell goes high for the rebound. And Brad Cottom picks up 4th foul. That's going to send Jeremy to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. John has 12 points. Another fine night. That's good. They got the free throws early. We get them late. They got them the entire first half. Over half of their points were on free throws. Now we're coming on at the end. Minute 42, we got a 12-point lead. Ball comes over to Morris, puts up a 25-foot brick. No good. Jeremy clears for the Summertown boys. Over to John Campbell. Minute and a half going. Jason back over on the corner to Haddock. Then Brian Rhodes picks up his 4th. Well, the Perry County bunch give up. They decide it's time to go. I'd agree with them. 68-56. Scott Haddock at the line. Shoot the 1-and-1. It's good. He's hit 3 big pressure free throws here in crunch time. 69-56. 70-56. Morris comes across over on the side to Brown. Try to trigger over the Rhodes. He's going to the baseline. Picked up by Rhodes, puts one up, give him 2 more. Timeout on the floor, 70-58. Pine Knoll Landscaping and Nursery, Larry McCrory and Larry Jennings feature all type of residential and commercial landscaping and yard work. We'll plant any type tree or shrub and do any type yard work. We feature Bradford pears and shade trees. Pine Knoll features grass seeds also. The Larrys greatly appreciate your business, so for a free estimate of any type yard work, call Larry McCrory or Larry Jennings. It's about Christmas time, and we have all sorts of Christmas trees, live Christmas trees. Some you can plant, some you cut. So come on by and get your Christmas tree to put up in your house between now and Christmas. That's Pine Knoll Landscaping of Summertown. Doug Riggs going to be trigger man. Who we're going to find? Scott Haddock in the back court. Over to Jason, back to Doug. Doug's double team. We're going to get a intentional foul on Jenkins. We're inside a minute. Going to send Doug to the line to shoot 2. It's good. That's 8 points for Doug. Make that 9. 71-58. Doug gonna be the inbounds. Who's he going to find? Try to find Jason. Find Scott Haddock. Has the ball tipped out. Give her back to the Eagles. Doug going to be the trigger man into Jason. Jason's being hacked by Nicholas Brown. That's going to send Jason to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jason with 54 seconds. It's good. 73-58. It's no good. Ball cleared by Perry County. Rhodes bringing her up. Going to take a 25-footer. It's no good. Picked off by Brown. Puts one up. And Nicholas with 2 more. Ball comes into Doug. He lays her up. Give him 2. He double clutched. Got by the big man. Half a minute. 75-60. Morris puts up a 25-footer. It's no good. The Eagles come out with it. Scott Haddock. And he's fouled by number 22, Rhodes. That's 5 fouls on Brent Rhodes. Bless his soul. $16 points for Brian Rhodes tonight. He's one of their leaders. Scott Haddock line once again with 22 seconds. Summertown built a 15-point lead. Make that 16. Seven points for Scott. 77-60. Ball goes over to Nicholas. He puts her up. Comes into Doug. 11 seconds into Jeremy. And Jeremy puts one in, and he's fouled. Jeremy go to the line to complete the 3-point play. 79-60. $12 points for Jeremy. 80-60. 8, 7, 6. They fire one up. It's no good. Batted around. Picked up by Jason. As the ball game comes to an end. Summertown 80, Perry County 60. Scoring rundown, Chris Jones with 2. Joe Gray with 11, Nicholas Brown with 5, Brian Rhodes 16, Austin Morris 4, Brad Cothran with 14, Kirk Hastings with 8 for the 60 points for the Perry County boys. For Summertown, Robert Jones with 4, Chad Burleson with 1, Doug Riggs with 11, John Campbell with 14, Jeremy Aaron 12, Scott Haddock 7. Summertown led with 31 points by Jason Burleson tonight. Summertown comes away a winner 80-60 over these Perry County Vikings. It's been another exciting night of Summertown High basketball. Summertown's taken 2 away from the Perry County Vikings.